first round of applause for our friends from Miami, Florida.
Punctuation.Marks!
I've seen that song in my house like 3 times a week. It's a great song. Okay.
Yeah, hi everybody, this is Ali.
This is Dash.
Yep, and we used to be together.
We're not anymore. Yeah, we broke up.
Yeah, but we're going to use that experience to make some stuff up for you.
That's right. We like to get our suggestion from social media. Have you guys heard of it? So if you want to if you already have your phone in your hand, go to your favorite social media, give us a little scroll. If not, grab your phone. I love that we're grabbing phones. That's fantastic. It means you're engaged in what's happening. Feel free. I mean, TikTok is fine. Instagram is fine. The app formerly known as Twitter is not fine. We're not going to do that one. We don't speak of it anymore. Thread. Does anyone thread?
Yeah.
Your eyebrows or your social media?
I feel like everybody joined Thread at one time and then nobody's ever looked at it again.
Yeah, I think so.
Your friends have joined Thread?
I think so.
Alright, who's got a thing open?
It's hard to see. Yeah, so once you've got something.
Someone up there?
Yeah, what have we got here? Yeah,
Instagram.
give it a scroll and then tell us about what you see. Just scroll, tell us what you see.
Just stop on any random post.
Dad's going back to school shopping at Walmart.
Okay, great. Hey, great. That's perfect. Dad's going back to school shopping at Walmart.
It's that time of year.
Sure is.
Okay, it's that time of year. Alright, so relationships are funny, so sometimes they make you laugh.
And sometimes they make you feel big feelings, like that message from our sponsors. And that's why we like to call this, It's Complicated.
Yes.
It's starting again!
I don't want to go!
It's Monday. It's our last day of freedom. I mean, it starts Monday, and now it's our last day of freedom. I'm not ready.
Why did we choose these professions?
Why did we fall in love at work?
We could have been smart about it.
We could have done almost anything else and made more money and had more respect.
It's because we wanted the summers off to travel. That's what it is.
Because I wanted to do good in the world and mold the next generation and mentor kids.
And having educational discounts on things.
Disgusting. It's not enough. 20%? Are you serious? You know how long it's been since we got a raise? And it's not even a raise, right? Inflation is 5%. They give us 2.5%. That's actually not, that's an increase in pay. That's not a raise.
It's a 2.5% pay cut.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't even teach econ and I know that. You have your lesson plan?
No!
Ready?
No! What is the point of them? The second we walk in, we have to throw them out the window
You throw
anyway.
them out the window because little Jeffrey's wandering around in the back. You gotta wrangle him in. Then you write your name on the board. The 2 kids in the front need glasses but won't tell their parents, so they can't even read it. There's 7 kids who probably have ADHD, but you don't know how to broach that conversation with your parents. Because you want to be like, hey, there's techniques. We can do all kinds of stuff. It's not bad. And they're like, but my child is perfect. And you're like, no, they're not.
And why should it be our job, Haven? Why should it be our job to diagnose them with ADHD?
It's not.
Last year, I prepared my lesson plan. I had it ready to go a month in advance. Okay? A month!
Great for you. That's great for you.
Yes! And then I get to the class, and Hyman, remember Hyman?
Yeah. The little one?
Yeah,
He just loved- he
with
just
the
loved
gingery
frogs.
hair and the
Ginger
glasses.
loved
Loved
frogs. Ran
frogs.
around acting like a
Right.
frog.
So Hyman interrupted the class so many times,
Yeah.
it pushed back my lesson plan a day.
Yeah.
So we were already behind on the first day.
Oh, yeah.
Then the hurricane came through because Florida. Because Florida.
And who knew it would get to Jacksonville?
Who knew? There's no point in the lesson plan. I'm just gonna say I made a lesson plan.
Well, you have to. Your department chair has to give you a demerit or whatever. What do you even do?
I don't even know. I've never known.
Has anything ever happened if you didn't turn in a lesson plan?
Nobody's ever not turned in a lesson plan.
I didn't once.
Nothing
Nothing
happened.
happened. I didn't even get a, hey Harmony, have you thought about? And my name's Haven.
And your
you
name's
know?
You don't even know your own name.
I know.
God. I will say, I like to look on the positive side of things sometimes, even though I'm extremely frustrated about going back.
We're gonna get there eventually. We love our jobs.
Yes.
We're good people. We're good at what we do.
We're very good at what we do. You're
2.5
fantastic.
more minutes to be mad.
I'm gonna get a Diet Coke. You want a Diet Coke?
I would love 2 Diet Cokes, but I'm just gonna have the one.
Okay.
Have we stocked the liquor cabinet? Do we need to go to Total Wine and stock up? Because you know the first week's gonna be rough.
Total Wine's having the back to school special too, so I don't.
They give us 40% off. Cheers.
So like I was saying, I like to stay on the positive side of things. I love.
Did you not hear me say you need 2.5 more
Okay,
minutes?
fine. I won't talk about it for 2.5 more minutes. Well, 2 minutes.
Probably a
now.
minute and 45 seconds at this point, but it's a hard time to do what we do. You know what I mean? It's really hard.
I'm sorry. The Bluey reruns aren't helping. I'm just gonna turn that off.
I'm not gonna be able to sleep if I drink this whole Diet Coke at 7:30.
You gotta be up at like 4 tomorrow.
Yeah.
Do you wanna turn in a little bit early and maybe, have sex one time before the semester starts?
I mean,
Because you know we're just gonna be too tired the rest of the semester. I want to.
I mean, I find you attractive.
Right? Yes.
And sex with you is stimulating.
It's
But not as much as
That's fair.
and I know that I can say that to you and you'll understand it. You know that it's not about you.
It absolutely
Right? And
is.
it doesn't reflect on our relationship.
At all.
It's that
At all.
we also have a relationship with our work that is probably a little inappropriate and we need to establish better boundaries. What if we, you and I together, work on work-life balance this semester?
It's like preparing a lesson plan for our personal lives.
Yeah, exactly, right? And then we can grade each other, right? And provide each other with feedback on how we're doing.
I'm gonna need you to think about that last part. Do you really think it's the healthiest thing for our relationship to give each other grades every 2.5 months?
Yes.
That's fair. Okay. Where do we start? Clipboard.
It's a nice clipboard, right?
It's a very nice.
Yeah.
It's not
Last one at Walmart, I got it. Yeah,
with a discount.
of course. 15%.
All right. Okay, so
sorry. I just want to think it through first before I commit to paper.
Yeah, see, those are the beautiful things that differentiate us, that make our relationship work.
We differentiate our instructional techniques.
Yes, we do.
So we can differentiate instruction in the classroom.
You,
No teacher should
you love to. I love just giving information and having them take in the information and then review the information later.
You teach third grade. Are you lecturing these kids?
Yeah.
You go into your classroom and you're just giving the kids a lecture.
Yeah. They like the sound of my voice. They say I remind them of their mom's podcast, but I'm now that.
I mean, I like the sound of your voice too, but when you lecture me, I get upset. They're 8.
No lecturing. Once in the home. I like that. That's a good starting point.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. And what do you need from me? What can I do?
You already do so much to it. But I guess, yeah, it would help to write it down. Let's see. Good things oh, you know what?
What?
You know what would be great? If you would, every now and again, you don't have to do it every time. Just every now and again, you know how I go with my mother to do the groceries every Thursday?
Sure. Yeah.
Right? Because she's getting on in years and it's nice to just have some company. It would be great if you went with her.
No. It's off the table.
Why? It would be
Because
good for
one
your
week she
relationship.
eats gluten, the next week she doesn't eat gluten. One week she's on the dairy, the next week she's allergic to dairy. One week she's eating all the tomatoes in the store because they're on sale, and the next week she can't have tomatoes. I can't do it, okay? I cannot do it.
But it's not that. Just go with her. And if she wants tomatoes, get the tomatoes. It doesn't matter that this week she wants tomatoes and next week she doesn't want tomatoes.
Right, but then that means that the following week we're gonna have a shit ton of tomatoes. Okay?
Okay, so the first thing I asked for, you said no to. All right. How about this? Okay. We are back home by 4:30 usually on the days that it doesn't rain.
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So what if we said no work at home after 6? 6:30. That's a good one.
No work at home after 6:30. That's a good one. So we've got 2. One thing for you, and one thing for both of us. I like it. I think we're done.
I don't know. I still think there's more things that we could fix. We could work out.
Like work out.
No,
work
no,
out,
no, I'm
like
just
work
saying
out
that-
between you and me. Work
Well,
out.
I'm just saying that really only covers That really only covers until like 6:30, and then after that, oh God.
Do you need help? Do you want me to get it?
You tightened it last time?
No,
I'm just, okay. I was thinking that for the next one, wow. Okay. Yeah, great, thank you.
It's fine.
I was just thinking, so what about this? So after 6:30, right, we're no longer doing any work. How about no more, I'm sorry, did you want to put some in your Diet Coke too, or?
Oh, it's gonna be that kind of party?
I'm just saying, it's the last day before.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, here, I'll take
Certainly.
it. Take mine, just take mine.
Thank you.
So, after 6:30, no more work, but also how about no binging Netflix shows that have to do with school?
Okay. All right. I thought you were gonna just say no binging, and that's it.
Oh, absolutely not. What would we do with all of our time?
What would
if
we
didn't
do?
God, we'd have so many kids. not
We're not gonna have kids. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
I practically overdose on vitamin C already as it is.
Listen, we see them all day. I don't want to have another one here. I can't
Absolutely.
have it.
And for the love of God, can we just not name any of them Hyman?
Also, what about no dogs and no cats named Hyman? Write that one down. That's a good one. Write that one.
No dogs or cats named Hyman.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a your thing. There's two things for us.
Yes.
Um,
I would like it if. I know, it's just you're so good already. You're so wonderful. How about this? How about this? How about this? So these are rules about stuff we don't bring home from work.
okay.
What about stuff we take to work from home?
Explain.
You know how we have that key to the janitor's closet that they allow us all to have so we can get paper towels and cleaning supplies if we
But
need
then
them?
they change the lock, and I'm the only one who has the actual.
Yes, yes, and they don't remember that you have the actual key?
I mean, the janitor also has.
Well, yes, but you have the key to the janitor, but nobody remembers that you have the key, is what I'm saying. My point is, you can get into the janitor's closet when nobody else can.
Yes.
So the
Yes.
part of home that I would like to bring to work, occasionally, with your permission and your use of the key, is naps.
Wow, we just have a whole, like a trundle, right?
Yes.
You just pull it down,
Yes.
and then just.
Some whale songs.
Here's the thing, I'm willing to hop into your room for like a solid 45 if you need it.
And same
That's
with
the
you.
beauty of us working together, right?
Yes.
It's like we work in the same building, but we also work together.
Yes. But I'd have to leave you a lesson plan.
That's, I mean, you want to just hit the bedroom and worry about these lesson plans later?
Yeah.